welcome back to Little Red Riding Hood. And this is a game by Clea Perry? Clea Perry. Sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Clea Perry. But you probably don't know the story. It's a pretty out there story. You guys probably don't know it, but I somehow do. So Little Red Riding Hood is about a kid who has to go save their grandma. No, they're going to their grandma's with like a basket of goodies, and a wolf tries to eat their family. It's pretty much the entire storyline. And yes, I am still sick. So I don't know if my voice sounds terrible today or if it just sounds a lot deeper. But without any further ado, let's get into it. New game. New game. Okay, that was weird. Once upon a time, there was a dear little girl who was loved by everyone who looked at her. Oh, yeah, sure. I thought I was her face. I was like, Come, Little Red Riding Hood. Your grandmother is ill and weak. Here is some cake and wine. Take these to her. Don't drink the wine. You're not 21. Now listen to me. 12. Looking in a mirror when you're 12 does not automatically make you 21. While you are walking, do not stray from the path. Okay, in red, don't stray from the path. Do not dawdle along the way. Those who dawdle will die. And do not talk to strangers. But if there's a car that's white, talk about getting candy, get that candy right now. Kinda hungry. Oh, there she is. Of course, Mama. She's gonna be Southern. I've already decided it. Thank you. Please remember my advice and be safe. So Little Red Riding Hood left her home and entered the woods. Do not dawdle from that path. After following the winding path to grandmother's house, for some time, she came upon a patch of flowers. Okay. Oh, flowers. Oh, wait, no, she's Southern. Grandma would love it if I'm... Okay, I can't do a Southern accent, so don't insult me. Grandma would love if I made her a bouquet. Yeah, it's definitely not Southern. You're English. English. You're gonna be English. I've decided that. Should I stop here a while and pick some for her? Yes or no? Oh, I'm gonna say you don't waddle from the paths. She's so depressed. I guess I could pick some with Mama later. I don't know what accent that was. And so she continued down her path and did not waddle any further along the way. We're not talking. Oh, there's the wolf. The music just cuts off. She walked and walked until she came upon... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's so weird. The audio, moves across the board. Like it starts on the left, then moves to the right. It's so weird. She walked and walked until she came upon a dark and hulking creature, so huge it blocked the whole way forward. Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. Well, what should I do? Speak with the wolf, say nothing, run. Now here's my thought process. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Where are you running off to so early, Little Red Riding Hood? To my grandmother's house. To my grandmom's house. What do British people call their grandmother? Or did they just call it grandmother? I don't know. What have you got in that basket over there? Cake and wine. She's sick. These will make her stronger. And where does your grandmother live? Oh my god, that's so loud. Just a little further down the path. She lives in the cottage at the edge of the woods. Ah, yes, I know it. Oh no, I must be late by now. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. May I pass by you? Of course, my dear. Safe travels. Don't be the house elf. The wolf moved to allow Little Red Riding Hood to pass. She continued on towards her grandmother's house. Okay. And when she glanced back, the wolf had disappeared into the woods. Look forward, Red. She came to her grandmother's house a few minutes later. Listen, if your teeth are larger than average, we will call the woodsman and axe you to the face. And she was surprised to find the door was standing wide open. Wow. Your name's Little Red Riding Hood because you I don't know how to finish that. She's like a bull. She sees a red flag and just runs straight at it. Grandmother? Grandmother? There was no response. Hello, may I come in? Still hearing nothing, she entered the house and went to her grandmother's bed. See, this is why. Okay, you can hide the text by pressing H, apparently. Do I need the other button? Oh, shoot. There. Game? Game. What did I do? Okay. Let's stop touching buttons. So maybe the reason why Little Red Riding Hood didn't know it was her grandmother is because the wolf's voice was just so high-pitched. That might explain it. Still hearing nothing, she entered the house and went to her grandmother's bed. Grandmother, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm just fine, my dear. Are you sure you're really alright, Grandmother? 'Cause, Grandmother, what big ears you have. All the better to hear you, my dear. But, Grandmother, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my child. Oh, that's the nose. I thought that was the mouth. I was so confused. It just looked like a really weird mouth. But, Grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have. The better to swallow you whole and devour every last essence. And the wolf swallowed up Little Red Riding Hood in a single gulp. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother were such a large feast for the wolf that he lay back in the bed and fell asleep. This isn't the story I remember. Where's the woodsman? Oh, there we go. After a few minutes, the door swung open. I think after a few minutes, we would be dead. We have literally no air. And we don't know how fast that goes down the gullet, so we're probably already bones. I have long sought you, wolf. Oh, I thought that was a ninja star. At last. I don't see the girl, the old woman. Has he devoured them already? Well, just using the scissors, yeah, sure. Why would he bring scissors with him? Snip, snip. And the huntsman snipped away at the wolf's belly until Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother emerged, shivering with fear and PTSD. Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't like that smile. No, get that out of here. Normal end. Saved. Okay. Okay. So there's multiple endings. Good. Grandmother is crying her eyes out. Probably because she just had a heart attack. I mean, no, just keep clicking back. Let's go back to... I'm not clicking anymore. Oh no. Oh, there. Now I'm gonna go back to the flowers. Love if I made her a bouquet. Should we stop a while and pick some for her? Yes. Little Red Riding Hood sat and started picking flowers to give to her grandmother. How pretty. Grandmama will be so happy. Hey, there's the woodsman. He's gonna shoot a kid. Rustle, rustle. Little girl. I'd suggest you get on your way. There's a wolf that prowls these woods. And it eats little girls like you. Okay, you could have just said there's a wolf that prowls the woods. You don't gotta, like, give her nightmares for the next 3 years. If you do happen to see the wolf, run and shout for help. I will come and save you. Oh, oh. Woods, most of the flowers falling from her basket in her haste. She hurried down the path, searching the shadows for a snarling wolf or the stranger lurking in the trees. She walked and walked until she came upon a dark and hulking creature, so huge it blocked the whole way forward. It was the wolf the stranger had warned her about. Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. Well, what should I do? That person said I should run. Run, say nothing, speak with the wolf. Run. Little Red Riding Hood turned and ran into the trees. Somewhere behind her, the wolf howled with rage. She ran and ran until she heard what sounded like a gunshot in the distance. As a stranger, I meant subdued the wolf. Sure, use the word subdued. That, if that's how you want to, if, I, oh come on! And suddenly, a stranger reappeared out of the darkness. The wolf was chasing you. Yes, little girl. I was able to shoot him just once, but that won't be enough to do him in. He's blinded with rage now. I might not be able to catch him again. But maybe he'd go for a defenseless little child all alone in the woods. But what's the history say? What did you say? Well, thank you for... Okay, yeah, so he just interrupted us. Don't you think so, Little Red Riding Hood? Oh, see, I told you the face was evil. Huh? Oh, please don't. I'm British. I haven't even had my bottle of water. He tied her tightly to a tree with rope. Okay. I don't want to know what happened after he got them out of the stomach then. She struggled futilely. I can't speak anymore. Futilely. Sure, I'm just gonna go with futilely. Screaming for someone to help. Silly girl. Only the wolf will hear you. The stranger disappeared, and the wolf approached. Wait, then why would he help us? It makes no sense. So maybe he's just into the grandma. The wolf howled. She could tell he was mere feet away. Grr. There was a bang, and the wolf toppled to the ground. Well, Little Red Riding Hood, at least your death was not in vain. Yes, it was. You literally could have shot it when it was feet away. The death was clearly in vain. If that was not the most in vain death, I don't know what is. Bad end. So, we got the normal end, the bad end. Is there a good end? That's my question. So if we what does that button do? No, that's return to title. It happens if we just, when we go there, we don't waddle, and we run from the wolf. So, no, we aren't stopping. And then we run from the wolf. She ran until she heard a gunshot. Haha, the wolf is chasing. Okay, no. Yeah, so it's the same. Let's try just not saying anything. Sorry, I really have to get on my way. I'm stopping with the voices, it's annoying. Where are you off to in such a hurry, my dear? I'm visiting someone. And where does someone live? Well, snap. I've long sought you, wolf. Grr. The wolf leapt into the woods to chase the source of the unknown voice. Legs shaking with fear, Little Red Riding Hood ran as fast as she could to her grandmother's cottage. My dear, how kind of you to visit. Ha, ha. Are you alright, my child? The wolf. I met him on the path. He chased someone to the woods. And then they heard shots ring out into the distance. That must be... Child, let's get you inside. Boy. Good end. Safe. Okay, why are you giving me the side eye? We got all 3 endings. Whoa. This was... so weird. In every way possible. I love it. But... it's just... weird. But that was Little Red Riding Hood. If you liked the video, then please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching. This one, Sai, and I am out.